You like that one?
I'm swimming in a pool.
Summer vibes.
Yeah, no kidding. I saw snow today.
It was so crisp and brisk and cold as all hell out today.
Yucky.
Hey, guess what? Look.
Oh,
it's Monday. It's Monday.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. And if it's Monday at 8 o'clock, then it's here we are again.
It's
what?
Sighting time.
It's Juno sighting time?
Yes.
All right.
I was not going to try to say the name.
Hello, John. Good to see the both of you so far.
I know. I think going outside today was a little on the windy. I think I have a little bit of a wind burn going on in my face.
Oh, do you now?
Yes.
All right. Well, that happens, I suppose.
Yeah.
Vicky Storch is on board as well. Check that out. Hi, Vicky Storch. All right.
I think Melanie's avoiding us because she's probably thinking that we're going to do some spoilers, which we're not going to do tonight.
We're not doing any spoilers tonight. What?
People want to see you.
I can't imagine who, but here she is. The menace.
Hi. Oh, stop it.
But she loves you.
I get that. Oh, man. Dog spit. Oh, hi.
Hi, Peter. But see, this is the only reason people tune in is to see the dog now. They don't care about anything I have to say. All right.
The dog's like, but yes. No, I got to kiss you too.
That's all good.
Okay.
All right.
Lay down. Lay down.
So, come on. Sit down. Sit down.
That's all you get.
I tell you what, do whatever you want to do. How's that? Okay. Anyway.
We are going to talk the new Doctor Who episode.
That's coming up next. But first things first. I'm going to go click this button. I'm going to click this button. And we lost somebody really important to our childhoods today. Marty Krofft, who with his brother Sid produced memorable kids show HR Pufnstuf and Land of the Lost, as well as the 2009 feature based on the latter, has passed away. He was 86 years old. Krofft died of kidney failure Saturday in Los Angeles, California. He was once referred to as the King of Saturday Mornings. Krofft and his brother also produced a number of primetime variety shows, including Donnie and Marie, Barbara Mandrell, and the Mandrell sisters.
Can I tell you, I watched Donnie and Marie, and Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters, but I didn't watch HR Pufnstuf nor Land of the Lost.
Oh, I used to see. I was born in 1970, right? So the 70s, disco, plaid, all that stuff.
I had a Donnie and Marie play set that was like their little stage and Donnie Marie dolls.
Mm-hmm. Ashley, I can assure you there will be no Doctor Who spoilers. I'm only going to mention that we have watched it. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, I got a funny anecdote about that in a moment. I loved it, had a great time with it. I can't think of anybody other than the usual slate of trolls who didn't like it. There's always somebody.
Trolls out there for everything.
There's always somebody. But what I did want to mention, as I bring up this particular graphic here, is Doctor Who fans are eating well this year because of the 60th anniversary celebrations with 3 specials, the main being the main course. Now, this last Saturday, the Star Beast arrived and satisfied most, but it appears the success was bigger than anticipated. We're looking at a peak of 4 million, if not 6 million people watched it on Saturday. It is the biggest drama release in BBC for 2023. The anticipation was just too much. Everybody tucked in and watched Doctor Who. And of those 6 million people, 5.9999999 million of them loved it.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Hold on, Peter. Well,
someone said you can watch it on Hulu.
I have the Hulu app right now. And I can check.
She'll check on that. Hello, Melanie. Good to see you.
We're not doing any spoilers.
We're not. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to handle spoilers like we handle it when we do a movie review on a new movie that's been released, like we did with the Marvels. We're going to wait a week. Okay. So not this week, but next week, we're going to talk about the Star Beast. And then the week after that, we'll have talked about special number 2, which will be airing this Saturday. And then a week after that, we will talk about The Giggle, which will be coming out in 2 weeks' time. So we will give a week delay, and then we will warn you. It'll be in the write-up for the description of the show. We are going to talk about Doctor Who. There will be spoilers. So we'll be discussing the Star Beast in detail and what we thought of it. 1 week from tonight. So there's your 1 week spoiler warning. That didn't count the Disney Plus watchers.
It's not
Peter,
on Hulu.
you are correct. We have a negative on Hulu at this time. Ashley, if you were in the area, I'd say come on over and you could poach my Disney Plus for the evening, but unfortunately can't make that happen. So let's talk a little bit of MCU news real quick while we're chatting about the MCU. We've got 2 pieces coming up. Both are quick little jumps. Echo will be coming out on January 10th. Echo is going to be a spin-off series. The character was introduced during Daredevil, which aired last year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then she showed up in an after-credit scene during She-Hulk. Now, Echo will be, it's a 5-episode run. It's going to be part of the MCU Spotlight series. And all 5 episodes of the series will be released on the same day.
Yay!
For those who like to binge, this is going to be a thing for you. So Echo, January 10th, 2024, Disney Plus. All 5 episodes will be available on the same day. All right, so why?
Because I can.
Oh, yay. She's in the chats. So if you want to talk to Tanya, she's right here, but she's also right there.
That's okay. But I'm leaving now.
All right. And last on the MCU front, Shang-Chi 2 got its first real positive update in months. Let me go ahead and I got a graphic for that too. Look at that. Look at that handsome fella there. Boom. Okay. Shang-Chi 2. Director Destin Daniel Cretton's departure from Avengers, the Kang Dynasty to focus on Shang-Chi 2 suggests that the sequel is now a priority for Marvel. The release date is still uncertain. However, they have gone into production. The sequel could potentially be one of the untitled Marvel projects slated for release towards the end of the multiverse saga. It's theorized right now that's going to bridge a gap between Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret War. Shang-Chi 2 could arrive somewhere in late 2026, but what we can tell you is it has been greenlit. It is happening at this time.
Okay,
So,
where did we come up with Kang? What show, what movie or show was it? Didn't it have something to do with Kang?
we just watched Loki season 2 that had a lot of Kang in it. And
Yeah, but
Loki season 1 also, for that matter, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania had Kang in it.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
If you figure that out, can you let me know? Because you just
will.
threw my stride off, and I have no idea what you're talking about at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know where you are at the moment. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I can't join you on that one. So that is it. I hope you guys have been having a great week. Had a long weekend. Thanksgivings were good, I'm hoping. And also, I still love these people. I'm just
we
want
saw
you to
it
know
a
that.
second time
We did watch it a second time on Friday
with other friends.
Yeah,
And
we brought some friends.
I think watching it the second time, we already knew the story.
Right.
So the
We got
story
to pick
could
up
be
the little details.
we were starting to pick up the
I'm
lines.
going to do this here.
The-
I'm having a hard time.
Ah.
There you go.
You
look smaller now. Here.
No, I really look smaller. You gotta.
This is fun. I don't know. Hi. Near. Far.
Really? You're driving your dog up a wall.
Oh, she drives me up a wall. It's only fair.
Yeah. So Ashley was
Easter egg
definitely
hunting.
it was definitely
Yes.
Easter egg
Good
hunting
call,
the
Ashley.
second time around. Like catching the
Little comments.
Captain Marvel fan fiction chapter. How many fan fictions of Captain Marvel have been written?
Yeah.
Have you written?
Or no, how many chapters of fan fiction is this inspiring? And her response was so many.
Yeah. Oh, the gray cat he had on his wall has gone to his new home.
Oh, good. I was hoping that the
Yay.
little bugger would get some love.
Jason, you're dizzy. I'm dizzy. I was the one going back and forth here.
Yeah, but the nice thing about Jason is he's always dizzy.
Yeah, and that's why we love him.
That's why we love him so
Yes.
much. Jason, I'll see you on Friday, by the way.
So yeah, watching it a second time, I still picked up a lot of that emotion and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And I was definitely able to find more of the Easter eggs the
Mhm.
second time around.
Mhm.
Now my parents are like, I said it on Thanksgiving that I was going on Friday with a couple of our gaming friends
Yes.
to go see the movie. My dad's like, why? I said, haven't you ever watched something that you've liked a second time or a third time or a fourth time? We have.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the thing. And this is the attitude I'm going to try and adopt going forward. Because I'm so anti-troll these days. I'm going troll hunting on a regular basis. If I like something, I want to talk about it. If I don't like something, I'm going to say, hey, you know, I'm going to try in my heart of hearts, and I may fail from time to time because if something is particularly stellar in its, I'm going to try and just be like, hey, that wasn't for me. I didn't like it. Here's why. But hey, people put effort into it. So rock on with your bad selves. I hope somebody liked it. You know?
And everybody knows I'm not a Monty Python or a Mel Brooks fan.
Right.
Type thing.
You know, still like you anyway. I'm not sure why, but I'm working on it.
Say that one's not for me.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you were gonna say I still like you anyway. It doesn't matter if you remember. I'm like, but what? Hey, like, are you being hypocritical?
How?
Joking. In regard, never mind.
You don't like Monty Python? You suck.
Oh, you definitely rolled out of me.
Well, no, you can learn how to get out of the way. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, that's the response. See, that's what people are doing, though.
Right.
Is if one thing is off, like one guy said, well, the Marvels movie was fine. It's
Thanks,
just
John.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like the singing scene, and so the whole movie sucked because of it.
Right. So that
how do you make that jump? That's how
you could say the movie had some flaws for you. The flaw was the singing. Now, watching it a second time, the singing didn't necessarily bother me as much because I knew it was coming, and it was.
I got a kick out of the expressions on all the faces and
that's what.
No, that was basically what I was enjoying. The fact that
you could be a little more cheerful, and she's like,
yeah, Teyana Paris. I love her so much. She was the perfect. She was the perfect access for the other two to spin around, right? She just held those
because she was a little more serious in regards to this, like like stop being like twinsies or whatever,
right? But she also knew when to give in and enjoy the moment as well,
right?
You know, so she wasn't like a stick in the mud,
but she was. But she so did not like the fluttery wings to her suit.
Yes,
and she's like
she was ripping those off. That was hilarious.
It kind of reminds me of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. When they're going from the wedding to the reception,
right.
And Nina, whatever, is pulling off all the extra lace and frills and things like that, and that her was on her wedding dress because she's like, because he's like, let's find you in there type thing.
So and you know, and this has become another discussion of the Marvels, which is funny. But one of the things I want to start doing in the future, I'm not going to do it on a regular basis, but I will be doing some movie reviews from time to time. I also want to look into, I know people still do it, I think through Discord and whatnot. Watch-alongs.
Watch parties?
Watch parties. I want to do a watch party or two every so often. I don't know, once a month or maybe every other month or something like that, but I want to do watch parties. I know you guys would be on board for that. So send me ideas on what movies you want me to expose myself to. I'm not talking about, hey.
Vicky goes, I just found out who Monty Python was 2 years ago. Never heard of him before that.
Them.
It's a group.
It's a them.
It's a comedic group.
What is Discord? It's a thing. It's a, for those of you who don't know, Discord is a voice over IP collective platform where you can get together and you can have chat rooms with various like-minded people. You can also do audio and video chats as well. I use it a lot for my D&D games, especially on my Saturday night crew.
We used it for World of Warcraft.
She and I use it for World of Warcraft from time to time when we were at our separate houses.
If we weren't using Facebook Messenger.
Right. Discord is free. It is indeed free. And I set up a Discord.
You do have a Discord channel.
I did set up a Discord server for FC3. I don't remember. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm a good Discord user. I'm a terrible Discord admin. So if you are out there and you know about Discord, I should probably talk to Andy Jr. I think.
Oh, Andy Jr. might be.
I think Andy Jr. and Tony would be good choices to talk about that, because I think they would probably be able to help me out, get that figured out.
Let's see.
I know Andy Sr. is a Luddite like me when it comes to certain technologies.
Yeah, we have the Mighty Monkey Disc. Anything.
Can you hear me okay now, everybody?
Okay, I think so.
I think so. That was weird.
I didn't touch anything.
No, I think what's happening is that this new microphone does not play well with StreamYards.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, see, we got some yeses.
I lost volume for a bit.
Yeah,
that was on our end.
That was us. Something happened to our end, and we corrected it quickly.
So earlier today, speaking of Michael Koski, look what happened at 11:08 a.m. this morning.
He called you?
No, that was going.
Where's your speaker?
Right there.
Right there. Hello, Michael. How are you?
What now?
She was pointing at the entry on your phone, and so I just tapped it, and all of a sudden we were calling you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And we're all on air at the moment, so I guess we should probably fix that.
I don't know if they can hear you on air.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to hear. I was listening to you, and all of a sudden I just got this weird clicking sound. So I was trying to refresh everything, and then all of a sudden you called me.
Yeah. No. What I think, like I said, I think Discord. I got Discord in the brain. I think my new microphone and StreamYards don't quite get along sometimes.
And they could hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So my phone like dropped on the floor or whatever, and I looked down, and it was calling Michael.
Oh, jeez.
It was like, so I sent him a text message going, ignore that. That was a kind of like a pocket dial. And I'm like, I love you. He goes, that's okay. My office gets shitty reception. He goes, my phone never even rang. He goes, love you too. So.
All right, brother. We're going to let you go off the hook so we can finish this thing up.
Bye.
All right. Be good. Bye.
Love you. Love that guy. He's just so cool.
But yeah, that's what happened. I'm just like, oh, the other day,
you met a bear?
The
other day, I met a bear. Okay. Anyway.
I don't know if he watched Doctor Who. Michael, did you watch Doctor Who?
Yeah, you can answer that one.
You can answer it in the chat.
Are you comic chicking next week? Or is it
Yes. No, we don't comic chick on Wednesdays anymore.
Right. You comic chick during the show.
Right. We were going to do it today.
And was busy.
And still had
things. And was busy.
Still had things to do.
Yes.
Can I finish my sentence?
No. Just.
So I have plans to be at Anne's house next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll run the show from here as usual, and then I'll see you two checking in on next week. So there'll be some comics talk from the girls next week. We're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about how can you do the Doctor Who spoilers next week if it's comic.
We can do
time.
both.
We can do both. Seriously.
We're splitting time during this to have comics.
Eventually, Nerd World News is basically going to be Nerd World Comic Chicks. We're going to do a little bit of everything over the course of the whole thing. So
it gives Anne a chance to watch Doctor Who before next week also. So
we're still working out the mechanics and the dynamics of it, Vicky, but essentially we've just taken two shows. We're going to smush them together, and it's a variety show.
Yeah.
Complete with Donnie and Marie Osmond references, as we did earlier.
I'm a little bit of country.
I'm a little bit of Celtic.
It's a rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, what did I tell you about combing your hair with an egg beater?
Not to do it because it'll get tangled.
That was something he would always say whenever she'd come out with curly hair. That he would. What did I tell you about combing your hair with every single time? All right,
Oh,
my
I
friend.
know.
And so yeah, suggest those movies. I'm going to start looking at the Discord setup, and I will boost that information to our Facebook as it becomes more available.
Say,
And then we'll
didn't
do
they
watch
do
parties.
Facebook watch parties too? I thought it was through Facebook watch parties.
Facebook watch parties were not as, I don't know, maybe they've upgraded them so they're more stable, but
Maybe.
back in the day we were trying Facebook watch parties and they were really kind of
laggy
and wouldn't work as well. So also it gives us a chance to get the Discord channel up and running finally. Another thing for us to monitor.
Facebook sucks for watch parties.
Yeah. So that's all we really have for you tonight, my friends. It's a wonderful evening. It's a great day at Paytech. That was something we were always taught to say back in the day. So we will see you again next week for a whole multitude of mirth and entertainment, a vast multitude just for you, something like that. So okay. So for Tanya and Ann and for Juno, you guys have a great week. Have a safe week, and we will talk to you again next week. I gotta go now. Bye-bye.